of hard-nosed competition.
The small city of McKeesport in southwestern Pennsylvania is trying to find its way in the new economy and help its young people achieve their dreams.
I plan on getting a job in either working in the computer field or running a whole telecommunications network.
I kind of have this fantasy that someday I'll be famous enough to be a freelance journalist. I'm going to go out and buy myself a Harley motorcycle, jump on the back of it, travel the country with a laptop computer.
Whenever School to Work first started, it was a program designed to better prepare students to go from secondary to post-secondary education. Now School to Work has become a philosophy to restructure education, and all students are included in School to Work so that we can better meet the needs of not just those who want to go on to post-secondary education, but any student. So when they exit the doors of high school, they can be prepared to do whatever it is they choose to do. Joanna is a very determined young woman. So what we did is we set out to place Joanna as an apprentice in our local newspaper, the Daily News.
When I first walked into the Daily News, it felt kind of weird. I guess it was like maybe going to your parents' job or something like that, because everyone's so much older than I am. But other than that, I thought it was really neat. It's really the first time I've ever been in a newspaper office at all. I have always liked to write, but this is a kind of writing that I've never known before, so it's interesting to learn it. The demolition story, and I was just making sure that Mayor Bendel would be in his office. Hey Stu, what's this project called again? Neighborhood preservation. Okay, he'll be there.
Listen,
I really don't think that in a classroom I would have learned journalism as much as I have here. This is important to my future because it's kind of a stepping stone for me, and it'll give me something solid to put on my resume. So this will pretty much help me reach my dream.
We're in McKeesport, Christie Park, Grandview, Haler Heights, Fawcett Plan. Every town has the same thing. There's a esprit de corps, there's a pride in those neighborhoods. People live there for years. We have worked out an arrangement where the neighborhood organizes themselves, and we in City Hall have created a neighborhood preservation team within the department.
Now I'm a little bit more confident going into the story because I already know the procedure, write down the questions, have the questions ready, go and ask them, and in the end everything turns out okay.
Mathematically, this doesn't help us do anything.
Youth Apprenticeship is the first program to come along. It focuses on the average kid, focuses on what we can do for that student to help them realize their maximum potential.
The absolute value takes that -6 and makes it into a +6. The absolute value of -1 and...
George has a job that is very, very challenging, very demanding, and a job for which a young person has to have a lot of responsibility.
Well, I work right now at McKeesport Hospital, and I work in the clinical engineering department. We work on a lot of the phone systems and telecommunications. We have a guy named Chris. He does all our telecommunication systems. I help him out a lot. We make new phone lines, and we replace phones and repair phones.
punch it down there. Then we'll go across to our channel.
Chris is real easy to work with. I like working with Chris. He teaches a lot. He stays relaxed. He's not like all uptight all the time and everything. He makes it easy to learn. If you don't understand something, he has no problem explaining it to you however many times you need it explained.
Okay, George, you're gonna have to turn your lead so
Turn it the other way.
yeah, turn it down so that they don't short.
Looks right so far, right? before I got in this program, I knew a little bit about computers. I knew how to work on them some, but since I've been here and I've worked on computers a lot every day, I can practically build a computer from ground up if I had the parts. My mom and dad feel really great about this. They're really glad I got into this program. They're really happy with the performance I've been giving in school and at work, and I've been getting good grades all through, and I've been getting good reports from the hospital, and everything's just been good. So they're just all tickled to death about that. Aww, Mommy and her crayfish.
No, it was a perch. He's a baby.
Oh, we didn't get a picture of you and your crayfish.
No, that was the year before.
Oh, there's Dad and his little.
Look, there's your friends and you camping with us that time.
Oh, jeez.
Well, years ago, when you come out of school, you could go to the steel mill. You didn't really need a real good education. You went to steel mill. They'd tell you what they wanted you to do. They'd show you that was it. You didn't need skills. You just needed a strong back. And but things have changed. That's history. That's the past.
That's good old bro.
Yeah,
and his hat turned sideways.
I think it makes a difference too to know that someone cares, that he has adults in his life besides just mom and dad at school and at this job at McKeesport Hospital as part of the program that actually do care. And I think a lot of children and young adults in this world miss that sort of investment, and you can't put a dollar figure on that. I think it's important that parents and teachers and even the children that this affects speak to the people that make the decisions, and those people are our school board in our local school district.
I'm coming to the school board because I want your support with School to Work. I want a chance for our school district to move to systemic School to Work so that all students can take advantage of this wonderful program. I think whenever you have high expectations for students, they reach for the stars, and sometimes they can even grab them, and they really do great things. And I'm just very proud of their accomplishments.
How to help students reach for the stars? That's the challenge and the opportunity.